A live look at Acrisure Bounce House in the heart of beautiful Orlando, Florida. A couple of teams trying to stake their claim to being among the best in the country in this top 25 showdown we have in store. It's the SMU Mustangs and the UCF Knights. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
I caught up with Coach Brett Lashley before the game. This is what he had hoped for and is excited that it is playing out right before our very eyes. Bringing this running back in the transfer portal, he knew that he could be someone to make an impact, but he didn't know how much. And here he is, highly productive, really starting to lean on that offensive line and gain some chemistry with the other guys on the team. We're seeing this offense come alive, and they've got to do it again here today. I'll keep you posted on how things start here in the game in the first quarter and how this chemistry is showing up big time for this team. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. So UCF's offense onto the field first, and we'll see their opening script. And here comes Alonzo Barnett. Last time out, a solid day and a victory, throwing for more than 200 yards and a couple of scores.
Yeah, and you know, when we talk to the coaching staff, they just sort of say, hey, we're going to go as our quarterback goes. They're on a nice little win streak right now, and the biggest reason why is because the play of the guy behind center. He has been lights out.
Snags it, and there's running room. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
What's a great job by the quarterback there, understanding you're being blitzed, you know you're not going to be able to hold on to it very long, so find the back, get it into his hands quickly, let him go pick up the first.
The run inside, it's Watson. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Now there's still a Mustang who is unable to get up. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Wide receiver comes in motion. He's changing the play. Might as well give it to him again. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Man, you gotta love the offense coming out with a plan. They're gonna feed their running back. Great job featuring him. Great job setting the physical tone. And they punched this defense right in the mouth and already got them back on their heels.
Left side, it's Charles. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. As you watch how a season unfolds and you get off to a good start like these guys have in ACC play, that momentum can really be powerful.
Oh, 100%. The momentum, the confidence. Like, you go from starting the season and saying, we want to be great in these areas, and now you're starting to see it, starting to pile up some conference wins. Now, Jesse, getting to the middle of the season, and you got to continue to evolve, right, and be ready for some of these rivalries.
No doubt about it. And I think they also like the fact that they've got some guys stepping up and making plays consistently. It's one thing to do it off in non-conference play against weaker competition early in the year, but now that you're into the meat of your ACC schedule, they've got guys on both sides of the ball that they can count on week in, week out.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's going to take off. Slides, avoids the hit. What a play to convert on 2nd and long.
Well, he does a really good job with that mesh point. The mesh point is when he sticks it in the running back's belly. When he pulls it, he gets downhill quick to chew up some quick yards. Nice play early in this football game.
They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
And he's going airborne.
How about that first drive by the offense? Usually script the first 10 plays. Well, I had one extra. It only took 9. Great job moving down the field, stringing plays that look like other plays together, and getting this opening drive touchdown.
And they did tack on the extra point. And he's coming out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Mustangs offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And headed out now is Kendrick Raphael. He's coming off a 100-yard game and a couple of touchdowns in their last win. from the gun, the ground game. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. Fires left side at Smith. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there, and as a result, the offense actually loses a couple points.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Out wide right, it's Smith. Really strong job by the defense. A negative play on 3rd down. And the Mustangs will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes the catch around the 50. And they'll stop him right there on the return. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Here comes the heat. Fires to the tight end. First catch of his career, and you see why they believe this freshman tight end can contribute early. The Knights with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. A handoff for Watson. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. Ball down at the 33 gets the job done. That'll be 1st down.
And I think this is going to be a focal point moving forward, man. Like stopping the run game. Like they continue to have success and have success now on this 3rd down. They've got to find a way to maybe commit more bodies, be more physical at the point of attack, and take away some of this rushing game.
The Knights will snap it on 1st and 10. Play clock was getting close to 0, and they have to burn a timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. All the way down at the 33-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Here's a give to Watson.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Quarterback changing the play. Looking to throw, it's Barnett. And that one is incomplete. It's the end of the 1st quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Hits inside. It's Watson. They stop him right at the 25-yard line. That's well short of the 1st down. Certainly in field goal range, but let's see what they do here. Mustangs call a timeout. It'll be their 1st. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. They're in field goal range here on 4th down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. They'll go with Watson. Nowhere to go, and he's going to lose yardage on 4th and 2. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. Now on the counter. Stop right there.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
I think he does a really good job on this 2nd down play of being very decisive, getting north-south, making the play, and now setting up a much better 3rd down. That's a play we can continue to run.
There he goes. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. That last big play has them in position to threaten here, 1st and 10 from the 37. Looking to throw, it's Jennings. It's complete on the right side. At the 20, he's got space. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Mustangs! Extra point here will tie the game.
It's so nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play down the field to him, huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. UCF hoping to get things rolling here on offense. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On 1st down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Quick spin on the run. He makes the tackle at the 33 after a pickup of 5. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Straight ahead, it's Watson. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Making the adjustment. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Look out! He's gonna run it. Nice job there to limit the running room, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain.
And one of the things I love about this defense is their speed. And they knew coming into the game that they were going to see quarterback run. But that time they had him all bottled up, and they were able to use their speed to make him go east and west and run him out of bounds. Not a great game.
And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball, because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
Just got rid of that one.
Man, as a quarterback, you got to be careful. He's lucky there. If you miss high throwing over the middle of the field, oftentimes that results in interception. So lucky that ball was incomplete.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the defense got it. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. That is just what the doctor ordered for any offense to start a drive, 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the 1st half. After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Back to throw, it's Jennings. The quick game.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You've got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You've got to be aggressive, and you've got to make tackles.
This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. He'll be stopped short, could not drive his way into the end zone, and now they're faced with 4th and goal. UCF wants to take a moment. They use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. He's not quite going to get there, and they'll turn it over on downs as the defense stops him a few yards short. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. Caught in the backfield, it's Watson. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Gets the back moving. Out wide left, it's Chambers. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
Well, you've seen the last 2 plays now. This guy's versatility, and you've seen why he might be playing on Sundays in the not-too-distant future. This guy can catch the ball. He's a big part of their passing game, and he's a weapon and a guy that this defense has got to be ready for.
On 3rd down, here's Watson. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. SMU spends its 2nd timeout here. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The offense failed to convert on 4th down earlier, but that didn't change their thinking here. Escapes the pressure to his right. And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. It's dropped after taking the hit.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Looking downfield, it's Jennings. Fires deep toward the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And for that quarterback, that was a good feeling that turned bad really quickly. He saw cover 1. He got excited, taking a shot deep down the field. After he threw it, though, he could see the defender had better positioning than his receiver did. And that ends up being an interception.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Fresh set of downs going up top. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. He navigates some traffic, steps out of bounds at the 27 as this offense tries to get something going.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
Left side is Thomas. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Throws it back. Trying to make magic with his feet. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Obviously, when you're playing in weather like this, the ball is very slippery and it's hard to catch. The QB threw a bullet that time, and his receiver just could not reel it in.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. To the air, it's Barnett. Oh, pressure's coming. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Snapped on 4th down. He fires to the left side. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Men, notable storylines all across the sport today. So let's roll up our sleeves and get you updated here in Week 6. First up, a look at Michigan, taking on the number 20 team, the Washington Huskies. And it's the Wolverines who win it on their home turf. They take pride in protecting their dirt, so to speak, and they did so today.
The Knights will line up to kick off and start the second half. From deep, it's Hale. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Mustangs offense is ready to go on the attack. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs, which was
loose in the middle. He's inside the 40, the 20. He's at touchdown, SMU. And that one will give him the lead.
And, man, it's nice to have an offense that can strike immediately. They can put fear in defenses, make big plays, and you see it, man. They can add to the lead. They can build a lead quickly because they have this ability to put points on the board quickly.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. They'll start on the ground with Duke Watson. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. The Knights come to the line in the hurry-up.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry-up.
Looking downfield, it's Barnett. That's reeled in, it's Watson. A pickup of 5, marching at the 36-yard line.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Changing the routes with his receivers. Here's Duke one more time. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. The Knights are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, it's Watson. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. He'll pull it down at the 45 on his way. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. Keeps it moving, it's Chambers. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. 2nd and long here. Sends it back in motion. Caught in the backfield, it's Chambers. Oh, he's got some space. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up 1st and goal. The Knights go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Floats it out in space. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, UCF!
And they cap off the drive with a touchdown, throwing the football. In the last play, they got the explosive. They get right back to the line of scrimmage and dial up another one. Great great work by the quarterback and his target being on the same page. These last two plays, throwing the football, man, it doesn't get any better than that.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the third. They marched 79 yards on the drive, and it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball game as they start the drive. Split backs here. Scanning the field, it's Jennings. Makes a catch. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Smith. Makes the grab, but down immediately. He picks up a few.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you can tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that route.
Catch in the middle. It's Cooper. Turns on the Jets. The tag. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
The kick is good, but the penalty flag indicates we've got a roughing the kicker call coming.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
That was a reckless hit by the defender. The kickers are in a vulnerable spot, and they have to protect them. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Holly Rowe has an update.
Here on the UCF sideline, this defense has been the star of the show today. The offense has had their back against the wall, and now is the moment. They've got to come alive. They are trailing in this game, and I could see them talking to each other before they take the field for this drive. Now is their moment. They feel it, and they're trying to get each other hyped up and ready to go for this possession. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Grab behind the line. It's Thomas. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Quick give. It's Chambers. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. They'll send the back in motion. Swings it out to his running back. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
And I love linebackers, man. They just have a nose for the football, an absolute feel. Great job not losing vision, feeling the running back start to come out of the backfield to catch the football, and then doing the most important part. Probably the hardest, too, getting him on the ground.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The Knights will come to the line to convert on 4th down. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a catch. First down and maybe a lot more. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. To the air. It's Barnett. Moves to his right. And the pass falls incomplete, and we have played 3 quarters. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Got it behind the line. It's Chambers. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Quarterback keeps it. Got enough for the first down. And he slides down and gets just enough to move those chains. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Under pressure. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Knights!
Well, they've been calling his number, running the ball a lot on this drive, Dave. That's an outstanding run right there. But whether it's designed or whether it's off script scrambling around, this defense can't find a way to corral this guy. And if I was on offense, I'd keep letting him do this.
Yeah, and the annoying thing is, man, the quarterback gets the ball every single play. They snap it to him. He can throw it. He can scramble. He can run. So really just opens up the whole field is at his mercy. And this defense right now, not finding a lot of answers. They've got to do something to stop this quarterback.
A snap wants to throw to start this drive. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Back to pass, it's Jennings. Got his man out of the backfield. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. The bounce house is rolling here on 3rd down, trying to help UCF. They're all over him. They get to him as he throws. Oh, and he just flat dropped it. You do not see this guy do that very often. It'll be 4th down. The Mustangs will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Catches it cleanly at the 20. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. They tied it up with a touchdown drive, got some good work from their defense, and now here in the 4th quarter, an opportunity to move on top. Running inside, it's Chambers. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Caught. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Got it. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Chambers. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The Knights are marching down the field. Out wide left, it's Charles. Whistle blows, clock stops, and there are 2 minutes left to play in this one. The Knights in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Motion from the back. Working the ground game. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. The Knights lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. Quarterback will keep it. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down.
And you see this so much in college football, man. Now, short yard situations, you give it to your QB, you get the extra blocker, and it's just really hard to stop, man, because he still is a thrower, and there's still that threat. But nice job being physical on the line of scrimmage by this offense.
Mustangs call a timeout. It'll be their first. And now what will they come up with on this second down play?
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? We've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. The run inside. It's Chambers. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? SMU spends his second timeout here. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. The Knights will have it 1st and 10. Trying the run, it's Chambers. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Now the Mustangs will use their 3rd and final timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. Lets it develop. It's Chambers. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8.
And in a 2-minute situation like this late in the game, the offense looking to throw the football. They're trying to make it look like pass before going with the drop, but the defense wasn't fooled. Really nice job communicating and staying alert before making that stop.
Hits inside, it's Chambers. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go.
Timeout, UCF.
And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And it's good! A huge field goal, and they've taken the lead in the waning seconds. They get the win. They are now bowl eligible.